Thank you for joining us on this Yoga Kit collection webinar. So I'm here to highlight to you the 3 beautiful blends that have been called yoga blends, but they're not necessarily only for people who do yoga. So we're going to learn more about these beautiful blends that have just arrived new to the Australian market. We're going to learn how they were designed, how to use them, and what to use them for. In particular, for those people who don't necessarily practice yoga, I want to open your mind to other ways of using these oils during your day. So let's get started. So there's 3 blends in the set, and they are Anchor, Affirm, and Ascend. Now this is actually available in the US market and the Australian market, and they've changed the blend names other than Anchor. Anchor's the same in both markets, but you'll just become familiar with these 3 for the local Australian one. So Anchor is a very grounding blend, and as you can read there, it brings a firm trust in yourself so you can approach your life with calming strength. Affirm is more of a centering blend, so it helps you to trust in yourself and stay open to all possibilities. And then the last of the 3, Ascend, is the enlightening blend, and it inspires moments of rising up and reaching to your highest. So already I'm assuming you'll be thinking, oh yeah, I could use that one for that time in my life, or when I'm feeling like that, or so I'm getting you started with your thoughts already. So the collection comes in a gorgeous gift box packaging, and it's very consciously and creatively designed. So they were very adamant that they wanted no plastics, and that they wanted it to feel like an altar, a little altar when you open it up. I love how it's magnetically closing, and the beautiful saying in there, can you see that? The body achieves what the mind believes. The labelling is very gorgeous with that shimmering, sparkly labels. And one thing I just want to point out is the Anchor blend from Australia has a child lock safety cap, which I don't believe the US one does. I'll have to check my collection. I've got both. So anyway, I'll have a look. But how beautiful is that? So when you're buying it, you're getting it as a set. It makes a really beautiful gift. And you can get this with your free points. Big thumbs up for that, hey? So let's start with that anchoring blend. The Anchor blend is the steadying blend. So this is what you can use at the start of your yoga practice or meditation, or as I said before, if you don't necessarily do yoga, this is one that you can use during the day just in general. It brings you down into your feet and into your seat, so very grounding. It's got lavender, cedarwood, frankincense, cinnamon bark, sandalwood, black pepper and patchouli, all in a base of fractionated coconut oil. And so that gives it a rich, earthy, spicy, woody aroma. So how can you use it? This is interesting. I'm actually sitting cross-legged. I won't show you, but sitting cross-legged on my chair. That's funny. So sit cross-legged in a position of your choice and close your eyes. Open the bottle, breathe it in, and anoint yourself. Being that it's already in the fractionated coconut oil, it's safe to use it directly on your skin. So remember, less is more, just 1 drop. Warming it to activate the oils. Close your eyes as you inhale, and then, it's beautiful. You can see down the bottom there, apply it to your wrists, ankles, tops or soles of the feet, and the base of the spine. So tops of the feet, if you're going to be doing any yoga practice, you don't want to be slippery, or if you're walking anywhere. So breathing it in, anoint yourself, and then imagine that you're like an anchor of a boat, heavy, deep, grounded and secure. You know who you are. You are present, you are loved, you are worthy. So how beautiful is that? It's a small meditation that you can take with you for when you get to know your Anchor blend. So some of you might be familiar with the Balance blend in doTERRA. This one is similar to Balance. So you could use it, say, in the morning after you shower on the soles of your feet or the tops. It will help you keep on task. So with the cinnamon in it, do you know the cinnamon curbs cravings? So that's going to help you avoid being distracted and help you to focus. So how about putting it into the diffuser while you're working? And it also has black pepper, which is the oil of unmasking. So that's taking away all those social expectations, all those ideas we thought we had to take on and how we had to act and behave. So now you can actually be true to who you really are with the help of this beautiful blend. While we're talking about anchor, some considerations and contemplations to think about. So take a moment to consider who has served you as an anchor in your life. Who helps you stay in your steady center and hold gratitude for that presence of that person in your life. Okay, the Affirm blend, which is called Align in the US. So Affirm, this is the centering blend. And we've got bergamot, coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil, rose and jasmine. Such a complex blend. I just want to rub it all over me. Okay, so this is keeping you in a state of harmonious, calm progress. Yeah? So again, another really good one to have in the diffuser while you're working, or if you're feeling stuck or creatively stuck. So the green label is specifically for the heart. So it's another nice area to use it. As you can see in the bottom of the slide here, apply Align over your heart to the wrists and the back of the neck. So again, it's in the fractionated coconut oil, so safe to use directly on your skin. You could also get yourself an empty roller bottle and just untwist the lid halfway to take that stopper out. And then you can actually, it's really easy when you're not having to show it away. And then you can pour it into the empty roller bottle. So roller bottles are 10 mils. These are 5. It means you're going to have to get 2 kits to fill a roller bottle, but it's going to last you ages. I believe you can actually get the empty roller bottles with these labels from the creator who designed the blends. I'll talk to you more about who that is in a moment. Okay, so this is all about keeping yourself alert. So those of you who know the In Tune blend, the roller from doTERRA, use this as you would use In Tune, yeah? Also, it has marjoram in it, so it can be used similarly with ice blue in mind, so helping soothe your sore muscles. So you can see how the oils interrelate. They're multi-purpose, they're versatile. Yeah, and you can also see these aren't necessarily just for yoga. They've got lots of other uses. Excellent. So while we're talking about Affirm, let's take a moment to consider who helps you to stay in alignment in your life. Who helps you to stay on purpose, on your mission, centered in your heart. Hold gratitude for the inspiration to hold yourself in clear alignment with your dreams. I think that's a beautiful one to have some self-gratitude on as well. What do you think? Okie dokes. The last one, we're getting a little bit more energized. And just jumped out of my hands. So this is called Ascend when we buy it from Australia, or Arise when we get it through the US. And it's got a beautiful, vibrant, golden label. So this is more of our citrusy blend, and it is delicious. So we've got lemon peel, grapefruit, Siberian fir, osmanthus flower, melissa, and again, it's in the coconut oil. Oh my gosh, I can feel myself getting invigorated just by smelling it. So I want to talk to you about ear shen men, and this is a harmonizing acupuncture point on the ear, and it's used in treatment of many ailments. So you could use this Ascend or Affirm, which had the bergamot in it, either of them, just a drop. And do it with me now, even if you don't have the oils, just using a light pressure. We're just going to hold on to that area in the point, the acupuncture point, and take 3 restorative breaths. It's such a beautiful mood enhancer. It changes your state. I can feel myself wanting to sit up in a better posture from that. My ears actually clearing. So really special with that blend. As you can tell by my webinar, this is very uplifting. So it uplifts your moods and it brightens your spirit. It invites your heart to rise and it softens your mind so you're getting that clarity and focus, which we often crave in our day. So you can diffuse this one when you're working. Or again, you can put it on your temples, wrists, neck, pulse points, and it's also saying it's great with meditation or journaling. Beautiful, rich citrus blend. Oh, and this one is similar in its use to Elevation, the Joyful blend. So if anyone's familiar with Elevation, you can then correlate Ascend to that beautiful Joyful blend. So take a moment to consider who lights you up, who helps you to rise to your highest, who helps you to remember your best and uphold your highest vibration. Hold gratitude for the courage and the vision that you're hosting when you're in that state. What an exciting place to be. Okay, so I've got a little video just to show you, introduce you to the lady who actually created these blends in conjunction with doTERRA. So let me press play on this.
My name is Elena Brouwer. I've been teaching yoga for almost 20 years. I've been using essential oils for almost that long. I've been working with doTERRA for about 4 years as a wellness advocate. I am absolutely smitten with doTERRA as a company, and the quality of the oils is bar none the best that I've found. I feel very grateful and very honored to have been a part of this process, and I hope everybody loves the blends as much as I do. The yoga collection from doTERRA is comprised of 3 blends: Anchor, Align, and Arise. These 3 blends utilize the best that nature has to offer. Each one of them is very innovative in its own way. The Anchor blend welcomes you home to yourself, helps you get started, gets you grounded. The Align blend is really a way to clear the path and center you. And the Arise blend will brighten any day, any moment, and help you get seated and quiet for your meditation and beyond. They're really meant to bring you back into your body, center you in your heart, and lift your mood. Anchor, Align, and Arise. 3 blends from doTERRA to exhilarate, enhance, and enrich your practice and your daily life.
How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. So I was fortunate enough to hear Elena talk at last year's global convention, and she's just angelic, absolutely beautiful. We don't need to watch that again. How do I go forward? Great. So I'm sure you're asking how much, how do I get these? So your price is $77 for the 3 for the set, or as I said before, you can use your points and redeem them to get this for free. I wanted to bring in how they've really been intended for using with mindfulness, mindset and awareness, and using these blends, we can actually do a beautiful daily routine that some of us are part of already. So each morning when you wake, set your intention for the day just by filling in these really simple statements with some loving, positive self-affirmations. And it can be something that maybe you already believe it about yourself. Maybe it's a strength that you know strongly in yourself, yeah? Or maybe it's something that you want to see in yourself, you want to believe about yourself, and you want to make better within yourself. So the few simple questions are, or statements are: the world is, fill that in. My life is, fill it in. I am, and there's 5 qualities that you want to focus on for that day. And then I'm committed to. So whether that's a doTERRA rank that you're wanting to aim for, or something in life personally or professionally. And then my top 3 action items today are, and that's narrowed down to 3, so we actually achieved them. I know I scrolled through my to-do list today and it went on and on. So 3 things is much more achievable, and you feel satisfaction and success by actually getting through those 3. And then I anchor all of this with the oil or blend of, and that's where you can choose one of the yoga blends. How beautiful is that? So I can pass that slide on to you if you'd like those particular questions. And if you get into a habit of doing it, I'm in a program where we're doing it for 90 days. You actually notice yourself, you catch yourself saying negative things about yourself, and oh, it's great. So you can flip it into positive and have a much brighter day. So one last thing before we go. Elena shared that when she was making these blends, she wanted to encourage others to make their own blends. So here's her quote. When you're doing your own blends, play with really unexpected oils, because you never know what's going to provide the counterpoint to things. So in a line, she explained that it was the basil that provided the counterpoint to the marjoram, so that balance. In anchor, it was the black pepper that provided the balance to the cinnamon. And in ascend, it was the Siberian fir that balanced all the citrus out beautifully and gives this blend the depth that it has. So I'm hoping this inspires you to make your own blends too. I know in my classes I teach people to just open the lid, hold them together and waft them under your nose, and it will tell you, your body will tell you whether it works, or maybe try 3 different oils and start creating your own blends. Become a little alchemist. So thank you for watching. I'm sure these will be beautiful little additions to your oil collection, or to someone that you'd love to gift them to. And yeah, enjoy your yoga collection.